What's up? In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the pagination in JavaFX. Pagination in JavaFX is used to display a large single content in your JavaFX application. So now you're going to learn how to use this in JavaFX. So let's get started. I'm going to open my IDE and create the pagination object. Pagination. All right. And I'm gonna set the page count. Pagination. Let's set page count 12. And I'm gonna set the pagination page factory. And I'm gonna code it later. So I'm gonna create a method here, public label get page, and I'm gonna import the label control, and this will be integer and page index, and I'm gonna create another label here. Let's say content is equals to new label, and this is the content for page index, and return content. All right, and let's proceed here. This get page. All right, and let's try to, I forgot to create the scene and the stage. So I'm gonna create a scene here. Scene is equals to new scene, and I think I'm gonna create a VBox here. VBox layout. All right, and add the pagination control. Let's go to our scene and pass in the VBox layout here and declare the size, scene size. Let's say 500 by 500. And let's call the stage object and set the scene. Alright, and stage that set title, understanding the pagination control. Alright, and stage that show. Okay. And now let's try to run our application to see what that looks like. Alright, this is it. Let's go here to page 2. This is the content for page 1. You see that? Because the page starts from index 0. So we'll fix it later. Page 2, page 3, and we can use this button right here, like this one, arrow, until page 12. So to fix this, I'm gonna +1 and enclose with close parentheses, something like that. And let's try to run our application again. This is it. This is the content for page 1, page 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, and so on. Alright, this is kind of boring, right? So let's create another example here. So I'm going to close this and remove these codes right here. I'm going to use the scene builder to make the UI. So I'm gonna open my scene builder, and what I have here are stack pane, pagination, and a button. When I click this button right here, it will open a file chooser or directory chooser and get the image from the folder. All right, and I set the FX ID. No, not I don't need this one. I don't need the FX ID. What I need is a on action event, get images, and at the pagination control we can set the current page index, max indicator, max page indicator. If I'm going to set this to 10, it will display 10 pages right here. So I'm gonna leave this to 5, and page count we can set to 2000, something like that, something like here. So I'm gonna use the 12. All right, so now let's go here at the code section. I set the FX ID to pagination. All right, and let's save that and go here the view menu, show sample skeleton, controller skeleton, and copy these codes here. All right, and let's go here at the IDE and go here at the controller class, paste the code, and let's go here at the main class to load the fxml document. I'm gonna declare the fxml loader. Loader is equals new fxml, get class that get resource, and call the pagination fxml document here, pagination.fxml, right here, this one. And don't forget the semicolon. All right, and let's create a scene. Let's close new scene and pass in the loader object, loader.load, and we don't need to specify the scene size because we already did here at the scene builder. So let's continue here. Stage that set scene. All right, stage that set title. Understanding the pagination. Stage that show. All right, let me try to run if it is working. All right, that's it. It's working. So if I'm gonna click this, it doesn't work because we haven't write any codes for this one. So let's continue here and let's go here at the pagination controller class. Class. So I'm gonna implement the initializable interface and implements methods. So pagination is equals pagination that set page count to 12, and so first I'm going to code the button. So I'm gonna make another method here, private void open images. So I'm going to use the directory chooser to get the images from the folder. So chooser equals new directory chooser, chooser that set title, select a folder, and chooser that set initial directory, new file, and let's import the file. Alt enter for if you're using IntelliJ IDEA. So path name, let's declare the path name, let's say C, the drive C, your drive C. Alright, let's continue here. I'm gonna declare a new file, files, nope, get files equals chooser that show dialog. I'm gonna call the stage or parent stage, and stage parent stage. I'm gonna import the stage, import the class, and what else? So here I'm going to access the stage. To access the stage, we need to create another stage and assign an object and cast the stage like this. So I'm gonna access the stage using the pagination control, that get scene and get window. Alright, and I'm gonna call the open images right here and assign the stage here, stage object. So let's continue here. If get files, I think I'm gonna use I'm gonna create another private files file array of files here. All right, so if get files that is not equal to null, I'm gonna use the file name filter. Let's call this as filter equals new file name filter. I'm gonna call the name string right here. If the folder is not empty, we can get the name, file name, that to lowercase that ends with JPEG or PNG. I'm gonna use PNG because I am using PNG files. And semicolon. So I'm gonna use the filter. Filter is equals to get files that list. Oops. And filter. What's wrong? Change variable filter. Oh. This is the files. All right. So I think that's it. And I'm gonna go here and pagination that's set page factory get pages, and I'm gonna create pages here. Public, I'm gonna use the VBox layout. Get pages. Import the VBox. Alright, and I'm gonna use an image view for our images. Image view equals image view buffered reader, buffered image, bi equals new buffered image. So our buffered image is not known to JavaFX. So let's go here, the module info class, and let's add the requires java.desktop. Alright, and let's import the buffered image. Alright. So I think I'm wrong. I'm gonna use the image IO to convert the image to JavaFX. That read files. Oh. Images PNGs equals files. Declare an int page index still not working. It's PNGs. I'm gonna surround this with try catch. IO exception. Alright, now I'm gonna call the image. I'm gonna use the image. Let's use this one. JavaFX scene image is equals to swing utilities. So we cannot use the swing utilities, swing fx utils here. So we need to go here at module info.java and requires the JavaFX swing. So swing fx utils that to fx image bi null and image view that set 500 image view that set fit height another 500 image view that set image, and pass in the image object here, image view that set smooth to true. All right, and I'm gonna make another VBox here, VBox layout, let's say layout, post new VBox, and it's passing the image view, and return layout. All right, let's try to run our application to see what that looks like. All right, if I'm going to click this button right here and find the images, I'm gonna select this one and select folder. That's it. I'm going to click number 2, page number 2. It will show the other page and images. MySQL, Node.js, Python, React Native, and Ruby. C, CSS, Arduino, Angular. That's it. I hope you learned something new in this tutorial. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share, and I will see you in the next video.